Kesimpta.
Take at home.
Or take with me. Boom, that's Kesimpta.
No pre-treatment with steroids or infusion days. It's an auto injector that's just once a month. Don't take drugs reaction to Kesimpta. Scripts and PML, a rare brain can occur and may be fatal or ability. Tell your doctor about your medical history, including liver problems, plans for vaccines, and pregnancy. It's not known if it will harm your unborn baby. You'll be monitored for certain antibodies and liver function, as it may cause liver damage. Most respiratory infection, headache, and injection reactions, including swelling, itching, pain, skin redness, fever, headache, muscle pain, chills, and tiredness.
Ask your doctor about Kesimpta.
Boom. Get new floors during Empire Today's gigantic 75% off sale. That's carpet, hardwood, tile, vinyl, and laminate. 75% off. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire. At Rulama, feel like $1 million without paying the price. Seize the deals on top bid before they're gone. Get in to never miss out. Shop Rulama.com today.
We're the Law Brothers, and winning car accident cases is what we do. Check out these big wins.
I got hurt in a bad car accident, and the Law Brothers got me $600,000. How about you?
I injured my back in a car accident, and they got me $775,000. How about you?
My leg and back were injured in a car accident, and the Law Brothers got me $1.3 million.
We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
Welcome to the table. Central Bands get away. Come to the table. Welcome to the table. Welcome to the table.
When you've been injured in a car, motorcycle, or trucking accident, you need a firm that understands what's at stake. Serious accidents demand serious attention. Call Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
Your time is valuable, so Fox 26 Great Day won't waste your time in the morning. You get news, weather, and traffic alerts in an instant right here. The Fox 26 J-Bar always on screen, even during commercials. The J-Bar info scrolls on the side and on the bottom of the screen, so you'll never miss the information you need to start your day. Fox 26 Great Day J-Bar, all morning starting at 5.
Are you in a family dispute? Go to hotbench.tv, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
This court is again in session.
All right, Ms. Johnson, Mr. and Mrs. Kugler, we have come to a unanimous verdict. Ms. Johnson, we found you credible through your testimony, through the evidence that was provided. You moved your entire life from Wichita to Kansas City, and it turned out to be a disaster. Ms. Kugler, we don't doubt that your heart was in the right place, that you were trying to help a friend. The problem is things kind of got a little blurry between dealing with a friend and dealing with somebody that you thought you had to take care of in almost a motherly fashion, in that you had to lay down these rules and that she had to comply with them, or she had to take your advice, that you knew best. But this is a woman that had her own life, and you convinced her over and over again that it was going to be best in your home, that you knew what was best. And despite her concerns or hesitation, she took that chance. You also didn't take great care of her property. You testified that you tried over and over and over again to get her things, and we just didn't see that in the evidence. You said that they were verbal, but we don't have any evidence of that. What we do have are text messages where the plaintiff is repeatedly asking you if she can peacefully come get her things. We didn't see you say, sure, let's arrange this time, this place. What we did see in evidence is that you gave her things to people without her permission, whether they were relatives or not. You didn't ask for permission. And so you're responsible for the loss of Ms. Johnson's things. And Ms. Johnson, you provided enough receipts that well exceed our maximum. So the verdict today is in favor of you, Ms. Johnson, for $5,000. Good luck to all of you.
This court is now adjourned.
Hot Bench continues in a moment. And on the next Hot Bench.
The sky opened up, stars aligned. I saw him as my knight in shining armor.
Did the clouds part for you as well that day?
No. Hot bench.
I'm not a project. Sometimes boundaries are boundaries. You didn't put no rules down. We didn't talk about any of that. I saw her using drugs in my house. I did not use drugs.
She helps them, sometimes maybe not the right way, I guess.
I hope she never does that to anybody else. I love her dearly. I could care less.
We're both drug addicts. That used to be drug addicts, and we're recovered now.
I have text messages to prove it all.
He's trying to make better life.
Never want to talk to her again.
You've put up with your old shower for too long. It's outdated, unsafe, and it's time to replace it. But why struggle with a lengthy shower remodel when Jacuzzi can do it in just one day? And there's no need to break a sweat or your budget. Right now, we're waiving all installation costs, plus offering 0 interest and 0 payments for up to 1 year. So you can finally convert your old bath to a safer, easy entry shower, complete with a custom seat, grab bars, and slip-resistant floor installed in 1 day.
My overall experience with Jacuzzi has been wonderful. Everything was customized to the way I wanted it for the price that I wanted to pay.
I've had a great experience from start to finish.
Don't take matters into your own hands. Do it the smart way. Give Jacuzzi Bath Remodel a call.
There are only weeks remaining during our limited time offer. We're waiving all installation costs and offering no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 800-990-3162.
We're set. We got you covered.
Fox 26 Great Day.
A tattoo apprentice's pricey contract.
He said, I usually charge anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000.
Now, he regrets inking the deal.
I was not going to get anywhere with this guy. He was not in it to help me whatsoever. I wasn't there to help his career. I cleaned the bathroom almost every single day. I was there to make sure that he knew how to clean before he knew how to tattoo.
And how is cleaning a bathroom going to help him tattoo?
Judge Judy. You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Scheinman. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final. This is Judge Judy. Glenda Morrow and her fiancé, George Wilson, are suing tattoo artist Michael Dietz for the return of his apprenticeship fee.
Order. All rise. Yeah, that's case number 523 on the calendar, the matter of Morrow Wilson versus Dietz.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Judge. Parties have been sworn in. You may be seated. Gentlemen, have a seat.
Miss Morrow, this is your son, and your complaint is that you paid Mr. Dietz $2,500, signed a contract with him in order for him to teach your son the art of tattooing.
He's not my son.
Who is he?
He's my boyfriend.
Ah, my goodness, you have good taste.
Thank you.
Nice. Why would you pay for him? Why can't he pay for himself? That's why I looked at it. I said, his son, why were you paying for him to have a profession?
Well, we do things for each other. We've been together for 3 years, and it was just a mutual thing. Just because it came out of my bank account doesn't mean that it wasn't to build our future.
Are you engaged?
Yes.
Does he live with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you work now?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you working before?
Yes.
Doing what?
Plenty of things. Construction, lots of just very, very odd things, but definitely making money off of it.
And contributing to the household.
Yes, ma'am.
But you didn't have money for this apprenticeship.
Not at the time, personally.
Okay. So tell me about the discussion that you had, Mr. Wilson, with Miss Morrow about her laying out the money for this apprenticeship.
At first, it was kind of a shock because she did offer it out of the blue, but I understood when she offered that.
Well, explain that to me. Is this something that you'd always wanted to do? How did you find him?
Well, I've always had a passion for art, Miss, and generally she saw that in me. And she saw that it was a very strong thing for me to follow, and she pushed me to see that. And once I understood that more, I saw where she was going with it and trying to get me into that type of profession. And that's really where that came from.
So she actually found Mr. Dietz as well, or did you find Mr. Dietz?
She did.
How did you find him, Miss Morrow?
I was talking to a friend of mine about it's hard to find an apprenticeship. Most shops don't have room or don't have the time. And a friend of mine said, well, Mike in Smyrna might have room. So I contacted him on Facebook. He'd actually said that he knew me before from the job that I had before. I was a manager of a grocery store, and said he'd been in there several times. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't remember you. He said, yeah, you were usually too busy to talk. And I said, do you have room for an apprenticeship? And I said, and how much would it be? He said, well, if it's for you, free. I could use a pretty girl around here. And I said, no, it's not for me. I can't draw. I said, but it's for my boyfriend. He said, well, I usually charge anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000. Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
When was the last time you got $5,000 from somebody for an apprenticeship, and tell me their name and their number? I'm just dying to hear.
Typically, a
Not typically-
$5,000
Typically is not a first. Typically is not a first name.
I haven't done a $5,000 apprenticeship.
Well, that's what I want to know. So when you said typically I charge between $2,500 and $5,000, you've never done a $5,000 apprenticeship.
Yeah, the reason
Okay,
being
great.
is usually the experience level is not that far off. It's all on experience.
When was the last time you charged $3,000 for an apprenticeship?
I think it was
And with whom?
1998, and her name was Natalie.
It was in 1998, did you say?
Yes, ma'am.
1998. You have a good memory. 1998, and you think her name was Natalie.
It was Natalie. I'm not sure. I don't remember her last name.
Okay. And when was the last time you charged $2,500 for an apprenticeship?
It was actually last year.
Name of the person.
This gentleman here paid $2,500 last year.
He did.
No, Your
What?
Honor. May I throw in a little bit about that?
No, just a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand up. Tell me your name.
James McMahon.
Did you do an apprenticeship with Mr. Dietz?
Yes, ma'am.
From when to when?
Started in February of 2013, and I'm still doing it right now.
And you're still doing it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Is he not a good teacher, or are you a slow learner?
He's a good teacher. He's just doing it the way that he told us that he was going to do it. And from the get-go, he told us it's going to be a 2-year thing. So I'm past my first year, and I'm finishing my second year.
How do you support yourself?
I have another job.
How often do you go to Mr. Dietz?
Mondays, I go from noon to 4. Tuesday, I'm there all day. Wednesday, I go from noon to 4.
Well, then you don't have another full-time job. Who do you live with?
My girlfriend and her mom.
You live with your girlfriend?
Yes, ma'am.
She work?
Yes, ma'am.
So it would be fair to say that she supports you because you don't get any money from Mr. Dietz.
We support each other. I make good money at the other job that I have.
How much is good money? Because you're really working part-time based upon these hours, unless you work nights.
I work nights. That's why I leave at 4. I don't get off from there until about 10:30. I'm a cook at a Charlie's in Tennessee, and I make $12 an hour. You know, and we get by with that.
Just a second. $12 an hour, you get by.
Yes, ma'am.
Where did you get the $2,500 from?
I'm on a payment plan.
So you didn't give him $2,500
No, I'm paying him $2,500.
eventually, and you've been there a year and a half.
Yes, ma'am.
So far, you and I are getting along just fine, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. How much money have you given him altogether?
I still owe him $400.
So after a year and a half, you gave him $2,100.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Well, I got some basics down. You haven't done tattoos on anybody, have you?
I have now.
And you're licensed to do that?
I am now.
Your complaint is, Mr. Wilson and Miss Morrow, that Mr. Dietz did not really want to do an apprenticeship with you. He wanted you to be a cleaner. And he spent no time with you teaching you how to do anything. So, Miss Morrow, you want your money back. Mr. Dietz says that you were lazy, unreliable. You don't get your money back. When, Mr. Dietz, did you take their money?
I do believe it was close to February. We didn't have an exact date wrote down.
February of 2014. And how long did you stay, Mr. Wilson?
I stayed there for almost a year, maybe a month short of a year, miss.
How many hours?
I did not log them personally. I don't have.
But there was nothing that prevented you from logging them personally.
No, ma'am. There wasn't anything that prevented me from doing that. It was just something I didn't do. It was something.
Well, then why do you think that you're entitled to your money?
I spent the Monday through the whole weekend. I was off Tuesdays and Sundays, and I worked every day except for that. I was there on time. I worked my butt to the bone every single time I went there, constantly doing artwork, drawing, you name it, I was doing it.
And?
There was no help. There was nothing. There was no teaching me to do anything better. There was no guidance unless it had to do with cleaning the shop.
Can I see your contract, please?
And we understand that cleaning is part of it, but it was definitely holding him back.
It was also stated that
for the first year, you will clean before you move any further to
This is
become a
like-
habit.
Who wrote this?
I did. I tried to keep it as simple as possible so there wouldn't be any questions.
It's illiterate. Simple, yes, I understand simple. Spelling. Stand up one more time. How much time were you with Mr. Dietz before you got your license to be able to work on a person?
Probably over a year. Before I started tattooing people, I tattooed lots of grapefruits.
And what did you have to do to get your license?
I had to take a bloodborne pathogens test.
What does that mean? Explain that to me.
Just basically your blood diseases that people can carry. We have to learn about those and how to keep away from those and to keep your area sterilized to prevent any of that. That's a class that you have to take, and you get a.
What else?
I had to learn how to clean. I had to be able to clean everything without him telling me to. That's what I did for the first year, was clean.
Now, I'm talking to you, sir, about what you had to do to get your license. Is there a test that you have to take?
Yes, ma'am. You have to test for the bloodborne pathogens.
Does anybody test to see your skills in tattooing or just for bloodborne diseases?
Well, the apprenticeship is us learning how to tattoo, which is
Does
why.
the state license you?
Well, I have an apprentice license, which requires, it's kind of like a driver's permit. Where
So you don't have a regular license?
No, ma'am, I have an apprentice license. But
Do
that
you have an
allows me.
apprentice license?
No, ma'am, I have an apprentice permit.
An apprentice permit?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what he has.
Yes.
An apprentice permit. When did you get your apprentice permit?
I got my apprentice permit, I believe, I have December 1st, and it was actually the very first day I got to the new shop.
Well, why did you wait to the very first day to get to the new shop? Why didn't you take it before?
Because he told me that we would go down there numerous times and never did the whole time I was there within that year.
I actually told them to take the bloodborne pathogens course so they could go to the health department and get their apprentice license.
Actually, he told me he would take me down there.
January
He never
Just a
did.
second. Well, you got it the first day. Did you take the exam, the bloodborne?
No, actually, I didn't take that. I previously had that under my belt from being in medical assisting.
So you had that.
Yes, ma'am.
So you didn't need it.
No, ma'am.
So all he had to do was take you there.
Yes, ma'am.
Really doesn't require me to be there. You can go in as a.
But he did tell me he would take me.
So let me ask you this question, Mr. Dietz. What actually, because I read your answer, according to your answer, cleaning, not cleaning the stereo, but cleaning your bathroom, cleaning the studio was what you had your apprentice, this apprentice, do mostly. And once he mastered that, he would move on.
Right. Correct.
So you really got a free domestic for a year.
It's really not like it's cleaning the tattoo stations.
No, did you have him clean your bathroom?
No, we had somebody that worked the counter.
Actually, he did. I cleaned the bathroom almost every single day and mopped the floors every single night before I left and sometimes when I got there.
He did not do that every single night.
Joe, just a
before we
second. So far, we're getting along, right?
left. Yes, ma'am.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And later today,
Don't be a wise guy with me because I know how to do my job. That's why I'm here. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm really good at it. Surgical.
an important message for Americans age 50 to 85.
Oh my gosh, you're still using mom's old coffee pot.
It's my inheritance.
Well, it is a family heirloom.
You know what? The kids can just sell it to pay for my funeral.
It's a good thing you have life insurance.
Life insurance with our family history.
Don't you know about Colonial Penn? It's guaranteed acceptance, whole life insurance with no medical questions asked.
I'm on a fixed income.
Who isn't?
You have it?
We all do. John, Maria, even Paul with all of his medical problems.
Colonial Penn.
That's right. Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company. As you get older, your health may change. Colonial Penn understands that. And we don't think it should keep you from getting life insurance to help protect your family. That's why we guarantee acceptance to everyone aged 50 to 85. No health questions, no medical exam. Applying is easy. And you have your choice of options starting at $9.95 a month, a few dollars a week, 35 cents a day. And your price will never go up. A lifetime rate lock guarantees it. This protection can last a lifetime, too. Some insurance policies end once you reach a certain age. Not this one. Pay your bill, and it's yours to keep for as long as you'd like.
How did you apply?
Called for information, got an application, filled it out, sent it back. It took a few minutes. And look at this. They sent me this free beneficiary planner just for calling. I filled in all my important information and final wishes. Now my kids will have everything they need in one place.
Ready to learn more? Call for free information and your free gift. There's no obligation. Every policy we issue comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. Why wait? Call now.
Call 1-800-546-9988 for your free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-546-9988. There's no obligation. 1-800-546-9988. Call now. Closed captioning is provided by
At Consumer Cellular, my job is to help you save money on wireless.
I'm saving almost $100 a month.
Consumer Cellular gives you the same fast, reliable nationwide coverage for up to half the cost of big wireless and the best customer service in the business.
Call now and see if one of our U.S.-based Switch Pros can cut your bill by up to half.
And there's no long-term contracts.
Plus, you can get your second month free with promo code SECONDFREE. So call, click, or see us in store today.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Glenda Morrow and fiancé George Wilson claim tattoo artist Michael Dietz owes for the return of his apprenticeship fee. Michael is countersuing for breach of contract.
Mr. Wilson clean the bathrooms?
Occasionally, yes.
Did you?
Yes.
How often did you?
We try to do it at least a few times a week. Supposed to be done every day. Definitely wasn't.
It definitely was not.
Yes, ma'am.
Why not?
Simply because we just didn't do it, even though we were
How
supposed
many
to.
times did Mr. Dietz clean the bathroom?
Probably a few times. If we didn't do it, you see him in there cleaning it. And
I've never seen him clean in there
I have.
once.
Now you can sit down. Why did you leave?
I left because I finally realized after a year that I was not going to get anywhere with this guy. He was not in it to help me at all whatsoever.
And Mr. Dietz,
Mhm.
you tell me what you did to help his career.
Well, I wasn't there to help his career. I was there to get him a tattoo license. If it helped his career to get the license, I guess it would. But depending on his work is what would help his career. I was there to make sure that he knew how to clean before he knew how to tattoo. So that way it was a habit. So,
And how is cleaning a bathroom going to help him tattoo?
well, I mean, the bathroom is just another place to be clean as far
I
as
know,
that.
but you don't have to be a tattoo artist in order to
I
clean.
clean the bathroom too. I clean the shop quite often myself.
Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,250. That's half a year. Goodbye. Thank you.
I have a countersuit.
Your countersuit's dismissed, sir.
Please excuse me, step out. I generally wanted him to be my mentor just because he seemed like a guy who knew the business.
Slack behavior that was going on prior to everything.
At first, until I got into it, I realized I was in the wrong path.
I'm not going to be there because I don't have gas money.
His actual lack of being a teacher.
My tags were expired. Several things like that.
Really, that was generally it.
And now, the next case.
All parties in the matter of Rule versus Alvarado. Step forward.
Lynn Rule is suing ex-boyfriend Jorge Alvarado for an unpaid loan to pay his mortgage.
Mr. Alvarado, I'm going to start with you. You and Miss Rule sort of were in a relationship. You dated each other, and you had a couple of houses. You fell onto some hard financial times, and there came a time when Miss Rule gave you $2,000 to cover a mortgage payment because you didn't have, according to what I've read, money to pay the mortgage on at least one of your houses. You're no longer a couple. She says you went to Europe and rekindled a relationship with an old flame. I really don't care about that. That's not my show. And she would like her money back. That's what the case is about, $2,000. So there's not an issue of whether or not that $2,000 passed from the plaintiff to you. You acknowledge that you got it. She says she gave it to you. Only difference is she said it was a loan. You say it was not.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Were you in her kitchen? Were you in a hot air balloon? Where were you when you told her you had no money for the mortgage?
Somebody's house.
There's something wrong with you. I mean, is it that you're a little edelgeblooded? I don't know what it is.
Here's Chris Cunahan with the Leaf Filter Gutter Report.
From blizzards and downpours through windstorms or heat waves, no matter where you live, Leaf Filter keeps your gutters clog-free year-round. Schedule your free inspection today. Call 833-LEAF FILTER or visit leaffilter.com.
If it hurts you to watch this, you'll want to hear this. The eczema medication you're taking may not be right for you.
Visit myrawtruth.com and talk to your dermatologist about your symptoms and treatment options.
Are you looking for a career that lets you work with your hands? One where you're out in the field and not behind a desk? SJVC welcomes you to attend our Skilled Trades Night. Experience what it's like to study in one of SJVC's hands-on trades career training programs. Join us Thursday, April 30th from 5 to 7 p.m. View live demonstrations, talk to instructors, tour the campus, and more. To reserve your spot, visit sjvc.edu/events.
Whether because of discomfort, lack of mobility, your lifestyle, or occupation, you sit inactively way too many hours a day. Introducing Ellipse, the premium quality automatic seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain or impact.
It is so quiet that none of my coworkers even know I'm using it.
Strengthen and tone your legs, increase your mobility, flexibility, and balance. Plus, stimulate healthy circulation.
My joints feel better, my knees feel better, my back feels better. It makes me feel stronger too.
Perfect for home therapy. Whisper quiet to use while you work.
My circulation is moving, I'm burning calories, and it makes me feel energetic.
Call now and order Ellipse, the seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Call and get upgraded to the Deluxe Bundle. Get the faster motor for 5 miles of steps per hour, the step counter, the sport mat, and wireless remote. Call now.
You get hurt in a car accident, everybody knows who to call.
The Law Brothers, of course.
Everybody knows that. The Law Brothers are the car accident lawyers.
We're the Law Brothers. Call 1-800-222-2222.
When you've been hurt in a car, motorcycle, or trucking accident, what happens next can change everything. That's why having the right law firm matters. Call the firm you can trust. Call Sweet James.
It's Fox UFL Friday, and we've got a good one. Been looking forward to this one. Dynasty, the Stallions are champions again, and the reigning champs in prime time. Doesn't get bigger than this. The DC Defenders, the Birmingham Stallions.
Tonight at 5 on Fox 26. Get the Fox 26 News app now. Instant alerts the second news breaks. Watch Fox 26 News anywhere. Download the Fox 26 News app now.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Lynn Rule is suing ex-boyfriend Jorge Alvarado for an unpaid loan to pay his mortgage.
So I'm going to hear from you first.
Well, I met Lynn about 2-3 years ago.
I don't care.
Okay, so
Not my thing. I don't care.
She offered.
She can't offer it unless she knows that you need it.
Yes.
So that, because she's not clairvoyant. So at some point you must have said to her, you know, I don't have money to pay the mortgage on one of my houses.
No, I did not say that specifically. Basically,
I want you to remove the word basically from your vocabulary. I want you to tell me what you said to her.
I declined a couple of times before I accepted the money.
Don't tell me I declined. Listen, Bird, if you said to me, Judge, I can loan you the money. I know that that's but that's not neither here nor there.
We'll stay in the hypothetical
Judge,
universe.
it's a hypothetical universe. Judge, I can lend you the money.
Right.
That statement must have been precipitated by my saying to you, Bird, I'm short of $2,000. I can't pay my rent this month. And you would say what? I can help you.
I can help you.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Alvarado?
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to know where you were and what you were doing when the information was presented to Ms. Rule that you were short of funds.
I was everyday life. I worked, Your Honor, and I was.
What are you talking about everyday life? I don't understand you. You weren't living together.
You asked me where I was.
No, where the two of you were when you had the discussion that you
Friends.
needed money.
Friends.
There's something wrong with you. I mean, do you have hearing loss, or is it that you're a little adelgablazzed? I don't know what it is.
You want a.
I asked you, sir, where the two of you were physically. Were you in her kitchen? Were you in her dining room? Were you in a hot air balloon? Where were you when you had the discussion, when you told her you had no money for the mortgage?
My house, her house. I don't remember, Your Honor.
Where were you when she gave you the money?
Probably at my house. Probably at her house. I'm not clear exactly.
When did she give you the money? What year?
2014.
How many times have you accepted money from women in 2014?
Just that?
Well, then it should stand out for you. How many times have you accepted money from men? I don't know about that, Mr. Alvarado. Do you like men and women? Mr. Alvarado, that requires either a yes or a no. If you say yes, that's one thing. If you say no, that's something else.
No.
Don't be a wise guy with me, because I know how to do my job. That's why I'm here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm really good at it. Surgical.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. Closed captioning sponsored by
Why suffer through painful heartburn longer than necessary? For effective relief, nothing works faster than Alka-Seltzer. The effervescent formula begins neutralizing acid in seconds to effectively relieve heartburn fast. Try Alka-Seltzer.
You've got to try the softest sneaker ever. Hands-free, cozy fit Skechers slip-ins. Sneakers that are as soft and comfy as your favorite slippers. Just step in and go with no bending down or touching. Wrap your feet in hands-free, cozy fit Skechers slip-ins.
Real Cases, Real People. Judge Judy.
Because of my HS, I didn't want to get close. That's when one decision changed things.
Cosentyx is a biologic that targets and blocks a source of inflammation that can lead to HS symptoms. Don't use if allergic to Cosentyx. Get checked for TB before starting. Increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like TB or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some are fatal. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough. Add a vaccine or plan to, or if IBD symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur.
Whole life closer.
Ask your dermatologist about Cosentyx.
Don't want to miss this play. Feed your whole team with Ed's big meal deal from Me and Ed's. That's our famous 3-topping pizza, potato wedges, garlic bread, and a half-pound of wings. Me and Ed's, a better way to game day.
Show your VW or camp and swap parts at the 31st Annual Madera VW Spring Fling, April 24 through 26 at the Madera Fairgrounds. Route 66 Rally Saturday at 1, swap and show Sunday at 7 a.m. Family fun benefiting the Madera Rescue Mission.
This right here is confidence in a bottle. It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work after your first application. Call the number on your screen.
Call 1-800-858-9645. Want justice? Go to JudgeJudy.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
So when I say to you, where were you in 2014 with Miss Rule, where the discussion happened about your being short of funds, I don't expect some stupid answer from you.
I understand.
Now I'd like an answer.
We have a casual relationship, and that's what it was. The exact place, location could be anywhere, her house or my house. I do not remember that, but she did offer.
She can't offer unless you say, I need money.
She
Listen,
learned.
Mr. Alvarado, she didn't offer you a kidney, did she?
She learned.
Look at my face. She didn't offer you a kidney. Do you want to know why? Because she didn't need a kidney. So there was no reason for you to say, sweetheart, I need a kidney. And she would have had a choice. But if you said to her, sweetheart, I'm short of money, then she might have offered. I want to hear your words when you told her that you needed money.
She learned that I was in need
Judge for the plaintiff in the amount of $2,000. Get out of here.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy.
My opinion's the only one that counts.
According to him, when I asked him if I was his girlfriend and if we were exclusive,
I was never in an exclusive relationship with her.
he said yes,
She knew from day one that I love to travel
but I found out via Facebook
and that I know friends wherever I go.
that he actually had a girlfriend in the Ukraine.
So, I mean, that was just common sense to my knowledge.
I was recently divorced after 20 years. He was the first man I dated.
That I told her that she's my girlfriend. I don't know where she got that from.
And what went through my mind was that I don't need a man in my life.
When your home feels clean and happy,
The people inside are clean and happy too. Oh,
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
stand by for landing.
Contact light. Okay. Engine stop.
Copy, Eagle. Law Brothers, are you ready to be the first men on the moon?
Law Brothers? Yeah, it's a good time.
Houston, we have a client calling.
Hey, man, gonna need you to take this one.
The Law Brothers are always there for their clients.
Woohoo! First man on the moon.
Hey, keep it down. We're on with the client.
Are you ready to make junk disappear?
I am so looking forward to this.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
Sports anchor Ralph Wood and Gabe Camarillo, only on Fox 26 News at 10.
But she asked you to leave.
She didn't ask me to leave. She would literally just kick me out and change the locks.
Their love didn't conquer all.
You weren't getting along.
It was very complicated.
She wouldn't have locked you out if she were happy with you.
But she's fighting to stay.
Did you pay her any rent?
No, I did not.
So you were an invited guest. All bets are off. She tells you to leave, you go.
Judge Judy. You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Scheinland. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final. This is Judge Judy. Marcia Pascal is suing her ex-girlfriend, Darlene Harvell, for locking her out of their home, the return of property, and an assault.
Order. All rise.
It's case number 527 on the calendar, matter Pascal versus Harvell.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Judge Party's been sworn in. You may be seated. Folks, have a seat.
Miss Pascal?
Miss Pascal, yes.
You and the defendant were in a relationship for a period of time. You lived in two different places, but decided to try living together. You moved in with her.
Correct, yes.
When was that?
I believe it was July 2013. I moved from Arizona.
And you moved from Arizona to where?
To California to be with her. She had asked me to come reside with her. She wanted me to live with her.
How long had you known her before she asked you to come and reside with her?
3.5 years.
From where? From Arizona? From California?
From Arizona.
You had lived in Arizona?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you asked her to join you in California. You came, you moved into her apartment, and from what I gather, you at that time were unemployed.
Yes, I was. She knew my circumstances.
And Ms. Harvell assumed the responsibility of paying for most of the living expenses for both of you.
Correct.
There came a time when this all wasn't working. Wasn't working for you. Wasn't working for you. I don't know why it wasn't working. I have a feeling some of it may have had to do with money, sharing some of the financial responsibilities. I don't know. But she asked you to leave.
Several times, Your Honor.
Fine. She asked you to leave.
No, she didn't, excuse me. She didn't ask me to leave. She would literally just kick me out and change the locks.
Because you weren't getting along.
We were getting along. It was very complicated. It was times where we were getting along.
It was a half-hour program, so make it as uncomplicated.
It was times, yes, that we were getting along, Your Honor, and then there was.
She wouldn't have locked you out if she were happy with you.
She did it every time she got upset with me.
Fine.
Okay.
How many times would you say between July of 2013, when you moved in with her, and when you ultimately moved out, which was about a year later?
I was supposed to move out, yes.
That was about a year later.
Correct.
And how many times had she put you out and changed the locks?
A total of 3.
Because that's your lawsuit, this harassment, etc.
A total of 3. These are 3 keys.
A total of how many times?
3.
3 times. And during that period of time, did you pay her any rent?
No, I did not.
So you were an invited guest.
No, I was invited. She said that she was going to take care of the bills until I
You
got
were an
situated.
invited guest.
Yes, I was an invited guest. I'm sorry.
Okay. So now I want you to tell me, other than the fact, because part of your lawsuit is the 3 times that she locked you out.
Correct.
And then she finally locked you out again. You had to go to a hotel, which is part of your lawsuit, your hotel expenses. What else do you think she owes you?
Damages, sleeping in my car.
For what damage?
The health damages. Unhealthy environment where I was at. There's a lot of times I could not afford to stay in hotels. So I was sleeping in my car, sleeping on people's couches that I did not know. It did take a couple of jobs away from me, stating that because she had my possessions in her home, which I was not allowed to get to. And so when I would go to work, I would have to go to work in my same clothes and take bags to Starbucks.
What work?
At the time, I was working.
At what time?
In February, the first time she kicked me out. I was a sports coordinator. And
how long did you work for them?
Probably for about a month and a half, because of the fact when I got kicked out of the home, they didn't like the fact that I was coming in my same clothes and the way I was looking.
But then you went back.
Because she
Then
asked
you got back together again.
She asked me back. She came and got me.
Fine. She asked you back.
Correct.
You got back together again. And
this time I'd asked her if she could write out a lease for me, or we could come up with some type of agreement so I won't have to worry about getting kicked out every other day. And she did write up a lease.
Okay, can I see it?
I don't have the original first one, but I do have the continuation of the other one. That's because when she moved my things, I don't know where my things are.
Do you have this lease that she's talking about?
The lease she's talking about is what she forged and took to my management company to get me evicted. No, Your Honor, excuse me. I have a check.
All I want to know is you said that the 2 of you came up with a lease.
Yes, we did.
I want to see it. And if you don't have it, then it doesn't exist.
I have the continuation of the first one, and it will say that there was one stated that it's from February.
I'm going to take a look.
Thank you.
To see what you have. And that's signed by both of you.
Yes, it is, and I did not quote your name.
Just a second. Well, I don't know what the lease says. All this did was extended the lease for 16 days, from May 30th until June 16th. So I don't know what the terms of the other lease were, and if it was in writing. I have no idea. Just for my own information, however, did the lease provide that you pay rent?
No, it did not. The lease did provide for me to pay the electric bill,
yes,
and a fourth of the toiletries, which I did.
Is that what it provided for?
No, ma'am.
Well, then I'm not taking any of the evidence because you don't have it. Okay, here we go. You can take this back to her. Okay, what else are we complaining about?
Your Honor, first of all,
I don't listen to me.
Yes.
Let me make it clear to you, so then let's get to something that I feel as if I can adjudicate. As far as I'm concerned, somebody invites you into their home, and whether they're a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a friend, whatever it is, you come in, you don't pay rent, you come in as an invited guest. That is my view of what the law is, or should be, if it's not. And when that person tells you it's time to go, that it's no longer working out, you go.
Excuse me, but Your Honor,
listen to me.
You go. Okay, but Your Honor, can I?
No,
we verbally had agreement before I came out here that she was going to take care of me. She was going
She
to marry
doesn't
me.
want to take care of you anymore. That's
No,
what
that's
we have
not.
marriage. Listen to me.
Your
That's
Honor.
what we have marriage for. If 2 people get married, which I assume you did not, listen to me, which I assume you did not get married, which you could have in the state of California. You chose not to, because marriage is covered by certain rules. And if you're not married, there are no rules. You're an invited guest. You're no longer welcome. You have to go.
Okay, Your Honor.
Good.
I did find ways to get
I'm
out of
just
the home.
telling you, I'm not interested in sleeping in your car. How old are you?
45.
45 years old.
Yes, I am.
Should be able to take care of themselves.
Excuse me,
How
Your
do you-
Honor. My circumstances
Listen
before
to
I
me.
moved out here.
Listen to me. We're done with that.
Okay.
Let's be careful.
All right.
We're done with that.
Okay.
You're an invited guest. Somebody is taking care of you. They no longer want to take care of you. You haven't memorialized your relationship in a marriage that the state recognizes.
Okay.
All bets are off. She tells you to leave, you go.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
And if, not excuse me, you go.
Is it?
And if after you go, and if she says to you, come back, I'm sorry we had a fight, you choose to go back, you choose to go back. And if once again you fight and it doesn't work out, she says to you, go, You go. And there comes a period of time in your mind at 45 years old, don't speak. Listen, listening ears. There comes a time to say, you know what? This real relationship is crooked. I'm 45 years old. I look at everybody. I appear not to.
We'll see if the ratings accept it. Thank you.
So it's all a rod to her Mr. Buzz. And Vice President J.D. Vance is sitting back in Washington for this round of talks. Today, cameras captured taking a call from the president. Did I understand it's like now it's stalemate for control. Conduct down on the Americans need to override force.
As long as
Plan between Iran and the U.S. with
Washington governors on that, and Mary, there is also news tonight about Senate Chair Glenn Powell, the Justice Department, now launching a criminal investigation against him.
And they are, the president has long been at with Fed Chairman Jerome Powell for months pressuring him to lower interest rates. The Justice Department even launching that criminal investigation into Powell and the building renovations at the Fed. Trump has already nominated a new Fed chair, Kevin Warren, but Republican Senator Todd Tillis said he wouldn't vote to confirm him until the DOJ investigation was dropped. And with tonight, it appears that is what's happened.
Okay, Mary Bruce, thanks so much. We're following breaking new details in the case of two Florida grad students missing for more than a week. Authorities finding one student dead and taking a suspect into custody. But tonight, the urgent search for the other student still missing. ABC's Victor O'Kenda in Florida tonight.
Tonight, police in Tampa arresting this man in connection with the disappearance of two University of South Florida graduate students. Dramatic drone video captures SWAT officers apprehending Ishar Abudarke, the roommate of 27-year-old Zamir Lehman, one of the missing students whose body police say they found on a bridge early today.
The human remains that we were discovered this morning was one body, and that has been positively identified to Zamil.
Police say that roommate barricaded himself inside when officers arrived at the residence.
We commanded the suspect to come out to our deputies. He refused. At that time, SWAT was activated. He came out peacefully and was taken into custody.
Authorities accusing the suspects of prison and further evidence and unaltered moving of dead body, among other charges. Officials still urgently searching for the second missing student, 27-year-old Akiva Frisky. Both students first reported missing more than a week ago. Police say they are investigating a potential motive and awaiting autopsy results on the remains of the department, which could lead to additional charges.
Victor O'Kenda, our thanks to you tonight. A 17-year-old is now charged with murder in the deadly shooting at a mall in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Police say Markel Lee turned himself in today. Lee also faces counts for attempted murder and a weapons charge. Police say they're looking for a second suspect in Thursday's shooting that killed a 17-year-old girl and injured 5 others, including innocent bystanders. Investigators say the shooting stemmed from an argument. After the urgent new warning to more than 100 Texas summer camps after those catastrophic floods, state officials saying their safety plans need major revisions. Among them, Camp Mystic, where 25 young girls and 2 counselors stuck last year. Here's ABC's Trey Earl.
Tonight, Texas officials moving summer camp. Their safety plans need major revisions for the plans for reopening. ABC News has learned the Department of State Health Services sent more than 100 letters of deficiency, including this one at Camp Mystic, where last year 25 young girls and 2 counselors were killed in historic floods, and the camp's emergency plans don't meet new state requirements. Those plans will need to be urgently updated for Camp Mystic to reopen next month. Just last week, camp directors were thrilled about the tragedy.
say every youth camp and significant emergency plans seek that same notice of deficiency. Right Camp Mystics and Visionaries Camp will now be held in the same spot on the river, and 800 children have signed up to attend. With Trevor Edwards back here, turning to the heartbreaking tribute of the second Rob and Michelle White, all of whose stories over their murders, allegedly by his brother, of living in Baghdad. Here's ABC's Alex Stone. Tonight, the heartbreaking tribute from the silent Rob and Michelle White, describing the grief from his parents' murders as a living nightmare. In an essay on Substack, Jake Ryder recalling that day, saying his sister called and said their father was dead, and then minutes later called again, saying their mother was gone too. Writing, my world, as I do, has collapsed. I was in France. Jake Ryder said, I was rushing in so many things that day. It simultaneously breaks my heart and enrages me. Police say Nick Ryder had a history of addiction, mental illness, stabbed his parents to death inside their LA home. His brother Jake writing, one thing I keep coming back to is how frightened they must have been. It's not mentioning his brother Nick by name, but writes, any loss of a parent is devastating, but nothing compares to losing both of them at the same time. And on top of that, having your brother be at the center of it is almost too impossible to process. Jake, remembering his parents as the most human people I have ever known, describing Mom Michelle as the engine, the backbone, and the heart of our entire family. His dad, Rob, as my hero. And Jake writing a blow for all three children. The love they have for me, my brother, and my sister is truly unconditional. And when Nick Ryder was pleading not guilty to murder charges, he's due in court on Wednesday for his next hearing. With Alex Stone reporting tonight. When we come back, a family car flipping over a Good Samaritan racing into help, pulling a baby out of the wreckage. The dramatic new video coming in, a police officer pulled in